I'm going to talk about some of the systemic challenges at a high level that businesses are facing in their quest to embrace repair. Now, so we're a membership-based organization, got around 500 plus organizations in the network and a much broader reach outside of that as well. And we work with organizations who want to transition to a circular economy. So these are perhaps some of the different organizations that Paul was referring to earlier on in his presentation. So I wanted to just talk about, why is there this challenge for businesses who want to embrace repair to move to a repair economy. And obviously a fundamental issue is that over the last 70 years or so, we as an economy, a Western economy, have really optimized this linear economy, taking resources, extracting resources, making them to products, distributing them, consuming them sometimes only once, and then throwing them away. And so that linear economy has been really optimized over the last 70 years, and it in terms of supply chains, costs, and also, as we all play a role in this, consumer behavior and expectations. Of course, what we want to move towards is a circular economy where waste is designed out, and that the materials that we do have and products we do have are kept in high value use for as long as possible. And obviously, as we all know, repair is a fundamental part of that. So with regards to the sort of high level systemic challenges that I personally am picking up in the work we're doing at the Sustainable Business Network, I put them in four sort of themes really. First is awareness. Are enough consumers aware that certain products can be repaired? We know that there's trials happening with various organizations at the moment for repair, and the volumes that are coming back aren't anywhere near as much as they expected. So, do people know about it? Is repair desirable? So, is it really resonating with customers, and how can we make it resonate more? And this is something that we know the Repair Cafe Network's really doing, trying to make it easy for consumers to repair. But what's the sort of next level around that? And also with regards to infrastructure, do we have enough skills and physical places to scale repair? So these are some of the challenges that I've and the work we're doing are identified. And we are working in an economic sort of cluster model with a number of organizations who are already repairing to some degree, want to improve their repair performance in terms of the numbers of amount of products that are coming back for repair. And so and so the next few slides, what I've done is I've looked at some examples of where we're seeing some of not only these brands, but other brands from overseas actually making some headway against those key systemic challenges. So I'm not sure if people are aware of Nudie Jeans. They're an overseas brand, but they've got a retail outlet in Ponsonby. But they've really made the repair part of their brand identity. So they're not only offering free repairs forever via their stores, but they're advocating and promoting the fact that the more you wear a pair of their jeans, the more beautiful they become, and so therefore desirable. The closer to home, Wishbone Design Studio, who make those trikes for children, they offer all their repair, all their all their various parts that people can use to repair products, easily available on their website. One of the businesses involved in the cluster, Blunt, who make those wonderful umbrellas. Again, they make their spare parts, very available to consumers via their website. You can also take it into their office to get the umbrellas repaired. The other thing which is quite interesting is Patagonia, obviously a huge brand, but there lots of innovations. But one of them is making repair much more accessible. Is they have worn wear repair trucks that go around to communities offering repair, effectively while you wait in situ. And then this is almost like a repair hub that is in for clothing in this instance, that is in Amsterdam, which enables sort of brands to tap into a physical resource of repairers who can facilitate repair on their clothing. And then this is not repair, but I thought I'd put it in because I think it's an interesting idea about how we might think about making repair easy, more easy for consumers to drive that demand. And so today, Uber are working with Red Cross on enabling all the sort of secondhand clothes that people have in their wardrobes that aren't being used and haven't, or in bags, been waiting to take to a charity store but haven't quite got them there yet. So to actually enable them to make it, no excuses. You just order an Uber and that takes the clothing away. So for repair, could we we need to look at the carbon implications, but for repair, could we order an Uber to take the toaster away and then deliver it back? There's a thought. But really, I suppose the point is that it's really a collective challenge, and there's companies that are wanting to expand their repair services. There's people who want to repair products, but there's still all these barriers in place, and we need to collectively make right decisions in terms of purchasing, for example, from a consumer point of view, purchasing products that can be repaired and support those organizations who do offer products that can be repaired. And of course, the producers of these goods need to make them repairable. And the right to repair law is obviously crucial in that, but that's going to be, as we're hearing, some time off. We're very much encouraging businesses to front foot this and move ASAP on making their products repairable. Now, what as a sort of a last provocation really from me and on these slides, I wanted to build on this theme that I've been exploring for a bit in terms of how do we change how we're consuming as an economy, and really not speaking to the people on this call who I'm sure are very sustainable in their consumption patterns, but the vast majority of people out there who might be walking around on this beautiful day in a mall for some bizarre reason, purchasing stuff that they may or may not need. So one thing is that if we can communicate that just consumption it by itself is not actually contributing to our well-being, and how can we seek deeper well-being via the products that we own, by embracing things like repair and getting a greater sense of fulfillment and connection as well as community and identity via our products that we own and use. One thought is to, and this is open to is open for this whole circular economy movement, but how can we tap into the sort of waves of the zeitgeist within the economy at the moment around well-being concept? So that's a concept that we've seen, come to be quite mainstream from an individual personal point of view over the last few years. And I think there's an opportunity to tap into some of those well-being benefits that consumers are really sort of taking up in a product sense, and how products can help well-being. So that's what I wanted to. That's an idea I wanted to put forward, and so yeah, thanks again for inviting me to be part of this. And a last plug from a SBN's perspective and my perspective is to check out sustainable solutions for your organization on the Circular Economy Directory. Lots of Kiwi innovations and solutions there. Kia ora.